Hey everybody, welcome back to Jenna's Spiel. Today we are going to be doing part 2 of 12 in the 1983 Maxi series of Amethyst, Princess of Gemworld. For those of you that are new to Jenna's Spiel, it is essentially my pithy overview of a topic of my choosing. In this case, it's going to be a comic book. I'll start off like I normally do and look at the cover first. As you can see, Amethyst is already back and in butt-kicking mode, or is about to get hated on by PETA for attacking this lovely and possibly rare and endangered black and white tiger type thing. Fun fact, and a bit of a throwback to the first issue that we did, that little green monster thingy that gave us our Amethyst jewel for our birthday is back, just hanging out there, making a little sneak appearance there. Good to know. Moving on from the cover, and we're back to looking at 1980s ads, which is totally fine by me because now we are checking out Atari. Once again, same ad, same game that I've never heard of, but yeah, there it is. Now, on to the plot. We open up on 13-year-old Amy Winston, who is of course the alter ego of Amethyst, Princess of Gemworld. And we have this little throwback to Stabby McKnife, who we quickly realize is actually the evil overlord Opal's son. Amethyst enters her old world and is immediately accosted by Stabby McKnife, who launches a blade at Amethyst, who deftly dodges it, but is not so quick as to avoid being held at knife point. The pair approaches Citrina's chambers and we come to find that the evil Stabby McKnife is actually known as the Red Prince Carnelian. While holding Amethyst at knife point, Carnelian forces Citrina to cast a containment spell, allowing him to flee and leave the chambers without interception from the guards. Meanwhile, back at Opal Manor, Sardonyx is getting a tongue lashing from his evil overlord. Meanwhile, back on Earth, Amy's parents are beginning to notice a trend as their daughter has once again disappeared. Even poor Taffy is nowhere to be found. Ow! Luckily, Taffy falls through the portal in the nick of time and avoids befalling the containment spell. Citrina then entrusts the rescue mission of their beloved princess to the hands, or paws, of a golden retriever. Cut back to Amethyst and Prince Stabby. Stabby's beginning to monologue where he reveals that the black and white tiger they're riding to Opal on is actually a machine. Moreover, he has no magical powers to speak of. The gears start turning in Amethyst's head as she begins to hatch a plan to steal back her gemstone, which Stabby had earlier wrestled out of her possession. Side note, rapey vibes are happening again. However, this time we're saved by a giant snake, aka a forest ravager. On the other side of the forest, domesticated Taffy is taking on the evil hounds of Gemworld, and then proceeds to rip out one of their throats. When we return back to Fortress Opal, we witness some weird-ass ritual shit taking place. No idea what's happening here, but, you know, there's some bloodletting, so it's legit. Cut back to the forest, and it's still pretty much rapey times. But never fear, Taffy is here! Taffy creates a distraction long enough for Amethyst to grab back her gemstone and regain her powers. Upon witnessing the fact that Prince Stabby is starting to kick Taffy, Amethyst goes Super Saiyan 2, a la Gohan from Dragon Ball Z, and then kicks some more butt. Oh, and remember that time when Taffy tore out the throats of all those slasher beasts? Well, apparently she took out the leader, so now she's the pack leader of all those slasher beasts. Which is convenient because this is when Opal decides to send in his soldiers to attack, but Taffy sends out his gang of wolves. Then, using some science, Amethyst throws a blast at the Red Prince's cat car, which blows everything up. Oh, and then, guns, which kind of ruins the whole Gemworld fantasy mysticism, but we all know that guns tend to get the job done. Red Prince pops a couple caps and then runs home to be smacked around by his daddy. And that's how we end Volume 2 of 12, with child abuse. So if you enjoyed that wacky adventure into Gemworld, make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. And click on the dancing comic book. Maybe you've enjoyed yourself enough to check out part 3. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you next time. Bye!